What is going on, viewers? It is Forza here as always. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, I messed up my intro. Yeah. Or welcome if you're new around here. So, well, it was about time I tried something new on this channel, and who would have thought? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to art class. I mean, I never saw myself doing art class, but here I am doing art class because all the S-class lobbies were absolutely dead at the time that I was actually recording this. So, I had to try something else. A-class lobbies were also dead, so we had to resort to R-class. So, here we are. Beautiful move around the outside to kick things off. So, first right here, around Road Atlanta, and, you would have thought that when I move up to another class, I would change the cars that I use, but no. You were completely wrong. I'm still gonna use the Viper. Yeah, as you can see, in the Viper ACR, but I mean, the truth is, I did not know what cars to use, so I just, downloaded an R-Class tune for it, and absolutely sent it as we get into a bit of a tangle in here, and we're on the grass, we're lawn mowing, we're cutting the grass here, but we get back on the track, and just look at the speed of this thing, absolutely mental, past the three of them, with absolutely no problem. So, currently sitting in 5th, the guy in front, King, with absolutely beautiful gamer tag. That's not something you see every day. He's in a McLaren F1 GT, and we're gonna try our best here to catch him up and not let him run away from us. So yeah, one thing I noticed about our class, main difference with S-Class is the lobbies are way more crowded, way more populated. I don't know why, because our class is a pretty fast class, and you would think people want to race in a class which cars are a little bit slower, a little bit like more balanced, but no, people just jump into our class in all sorts of different hypercars which absolutely do not work in our class. If you want to be successful in our class, you need to use old cars like something like F1 GT, Mercedes CLK GTR, Porsche 911 GT1 Strassen version, the absolute OP wagon, and also the Elise GT1, of course. But, I'm chilling in my Viper ACR. I'm not facing any major problems in here as we go past two other people, such as the straight line speed of this car, and we're side by side with King in his McLaren F1 GT. We're gonna go side by side into the final chicane. Are we gonna make contact? No, we're not. We go up the inside. Beautiful move up into second place. So, yeah, as I was saying, our class lobbies are always pretty much like, no matter what time of the day you play, there's always gonna be enough players, adequate amount of players. So you're gonna have entertainment in this class if you can drive the cars, however, because they're pretty hard to drive. As my first experience in our class, it was not easy to drive. As you can see here, I'm all over the place. I'm cutting the grass and everything. So, me and this guy, we have one objective, catching the guy in the lead. So I'm just gonna let him go in this handling section because that F1 GT has a lot more handling. So I'm just gonna let him go and stick behind until we get to the straight where I can actually excel and hopefully go past him. So, coming out of the 90-degree right into the back straight, let's now again test the straight line speed of the Viper ACR versus the McLaren F1 GT. The McLaren F1 GT, not the best car in a straight line. It has pretty good top end, as you can see right here. I'm not catching him anymore, and yeah, he's pulling away from me. But still, pretty good all-rounder as we go for a nice late lunge into the final chicane. We're gonna give him space on the exit, and he's not gonna poke his car up the inside. We're gonna move up into second place. But to be fair, I didn't want to go for the move. He just, I just saw myself coming up, closing up on his rear bumper, and I didn't want to ram him off. So I had to, take evasive action and, move left, which happened to be the inside, and we go for a move. We move up into second place. He gave me space, I gave him space, so pretty respectful racing right there with the one and only king of the game. So, but yeah, we're gonna skip to the end of the video, end of the race. I mean, nothing happened really. We were catching up pretty quickly, but it was just not enough. We needed like 2 more laps. So we're moving on to the next race. But yeah, as you saw there, someone didn't start. That's the one thing that never changes in any hopper. There's always gonna be that one guy who doesn't start. As we hit towards turn 1 in Circuit of the Americas, we get absolutely rammed off into the NASCAR on our right hand side. And of course, it's a McLaren P1. Hypercars do not know how to drive in our class. and those cars, as I said before, are nowhere near good for R class. So you don't really want to use hypercars in R class. At least the newer ones. You can use some of the older ones like the F1 or F1 GT. So we're up in 7th place now. These the Aston Martin DBR9 absolutely all over the place. And so, as you can see here, this is nighttime, and something else that you definitely have noticed already is like how more dynamic the weather is in R class compared to S class. I mean, just look at the fucking sky. You don't get that sky in S class. You do not get. If this was S class, this is nighttime. As I said, the sky would be pitch black and you couldn't see shit. The only thing you could see was the flame coming out of your car's exhaust. But no, not here. Just look how beautiful that sky is. I do not know why they did not implement that into S class. In R class, it actually rains as well, like heavy rain and I don't know, light rain and thunderstorms. They come down, but in S class you don't get rain. The best you can get is like partly cloudy or I don't know, overcast or something. Yeah, that's pretty weird if you ask me, because you know R class is a faster class and it's pretty hard to control the car in the rain already. And imagine if you're driving something with I don't know 800 horsepower or 1000 horsepower. It's not gonna help your case. It's not gonna help your case. So yeah, anyways, enough rambling. As you can see here, we're in 4th place. King is in the lead, you know, as always. I spoke to him a little bit. He's actually pretty fucking fast in R class, you know. He mains R class, and I saw his name on a couple of R class leaderboards as well. So he's probably not gonna be seen anymore, but we have a race on our hand here for 2nd place, for the glorious 2nd place, as we go for a lunge up the inside of the pair of them into turn 1 of Circuit of the Americas. A little bit of contact, but you know, nothing too sinister. We get the move done, and look at this, for side by side here with the Lambo. He's just gonna turn in on me, and I'm getting shunted from behind. And the Lambo coming back on the track with an amazing rejoin. I forgot what his name was. I missed his name, but yeah. So we're up into 3rd place. I didn't really do anything, if I'm being honest. And as you can see, we're skipping to pretty much like near the end of sector 2 on lap 2. And we're gonna go for a move on the Porsche 911 up the inside, and we're gonna hold it narrow, make sure he's not gonna get the cutback, and we do so. We're up into 2nd place now. But as I said, King, the guy in the lead, was absolutely gone by the time I got into 2nd place, and I didn't really catch him up on the 3rd lap either. You can see he was still in the F1 GT. His lap was 2 seconds quicker than mine, so that tells you something. Moving on to the last race of the video, and it's gonna be Silverstone International, and we get Lewis Hamilton by the guy in the Pagani Zonda. And funny enough, the Pagani Zonda uses an AMG engine, so you know, if someone told me that was Lewis Hamilton, I'm not gonna be surprised. And funny enough, he did that at Cops, basically at Silverstone, in the Silverstone National Circuit. Cops is turn 1, so yeah, that was the same spot that Max Verstappen was shunted into the wall. So anyways, moving back onto the race, we go past the go-kart, or whatever that car was, I don't even know. We get pushed wide, and the go-kart coming in absolutely out of nowhere and pushed the 2 of them wide. And yeah, that's cut back done on 3 of them in 1 corner. That was pretty good. I mean, I didn't really do anything. I was just racing my own race, but you know, still pretty nice cutback on the 3 of them. As we go around the outside of the Lambo, oh my god, what happened there? He just absolutely penetrated my car after turning on his lag switch. You know, it didn't quite work out as well as he thought it was going to be, because you know, if you're lagging, the chances of the other guy getting absolutely messed up is more than you getting messed up. So yeah, that didn't work out to his favor. It was sent absolutely flying into the wall. And we're up into 6th place and up into 5th place now. You know, as I talk, I just overtake people on the straight, such as the speed of this absolute beast of a car. You know, you guys, if you see my videos or if you just play Forza, you know, this car in S-Class is one of the slower cars in a straight line. It's just more towards handling, but in this class, it's an absolute rocket in a straight line. It doesn't have the best top speed. It tops out at like 200 miles an hour, which is not good for our class, but the acceleration is absolutely insane. And I'm gonna show you guys that just in a second as we get to the Wellington Strait. We're gonna be having a drag race with the Hennessy Venom right there. So the F1 GT pulling up to the side, he just lets us go, fair enough, good move by him. And just, okay, look at this, the Wellington Strait, it's gonna be a drag race, and I'm gapping the Hennessy Venom. That car is insane in a straight line. I mean, as I said, you see, as I hit 5th gear, he came back at me, but this car is just insane in a straight line, in our class at least. So yeah, but we go past him, he was not a problem for us, and we're up into 2nd place. And again, King is in the lead of the race somehow. So you see, we skip to the end. Just gonna take a few moments to say a couple of words. I just wanted to thank everyone who's been supporting me throughout the entirety of this channel's existence, and also the guys or just people who supported me, who started supporting me like recently. I put a lot of effort into making videos, especially with this like slow ass PC, but it doesn't always pay off. But it doesn't really matter. I'll just keep making videos, and hopefully when the next games drop, Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Motorsport 8, hopefully things will start getting better and better. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more of this amazing content. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.